Episode 3, The Sea Cook. I go to Bristol. It took longer than 3 weeks until we were ready to go to sea. A ship was being prepared by the Squire, and Dr. Livesey had been called away to London. During that time I lived at the Hall with old Tom Redruth, and spent hours looking at a map, imagining every small detail and dreaming about what would happen when we finally got to the island. And so the weeks passed until one fine day a letter arrived. Old Anchor Inn, Bristol, March the 1st. Dear Hawkins, the ship has been bought and is ready to go to sea. What a ship! She is easy to sail, weighs 200 tons, and her name is Hispaniola. My old friend, Blandly, helped me to get her. He worked so hard for me, and so, I must say, did everyone else in Bristol, as soon as they heard where we were going, to find the treasure, I mean. Finding the crew was a problem at first, and I could only find a few men. But then, by luck, I met an older sailor. He has an inn, so he knows all the sailors in Bristol. He was ill for a while, but now he wants to work as a ship's cook to get back to sea again. Long John Silver, he is called, and he has lost a leg. Poor man. I told him immediately that he would be our ship's cook. Well, I thought I had just found a cook, but in addition I had found a whole crew. He had soon found us a group of the toughest old sailors. He then got rid of the weakest 2 of the 6 or 7 men I had already employed. I am very well, but I won't be happy until we are at sea, so both you and Redruth must come to Bristol tomorrow. John Trelawney. P.S. I forgot to tell you that Blandly has found us a captain. He is a little too serious, but in every other way he is an excellent man, a real treasure. Trelawney has been talking to people, I said to Redruth. Dr. Livesey will not like that. But I was very excited to hear the news that the ship was ready. The next day I said goodbye to my dear mother and the little bay where I had lived since I was born, and then Redruth and I left for Bristol in the evening. It was early the next morning when we arrived in the city and walked down to the docks to meet Trelawney. There were ships of all shapes, sizes and nationalities all along the quays. Sailors were singing at their work, some below and others high up in the rigging. Then suddenly, in front of a large inn, I saw Squire Trelawney, dressed like a smart sea officer. "Here you are," he cried, "and the doctor came last night from London. Bravo! The ship's crew is complete. We sail tomorrow."